Welcome back to our channel, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving deep into the world of one of America's most iconic and highly collectible coins, the wheat penny. In this video, we'll explore the top 10 most valuable wheat pennies that are worth incredible amounts of money in today's market. If you've ever wondered whether that old penny tucked away in your drawer could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even more, you're in the right place. Stick with us, because by the end of this video, you'll know which wheat pennies are in huge demand, why collectors chase them with such passion, and exactly what they're worth in today's dollar value. Let's get started. The 1934 wheat penny 1-cent coin without a mint mark in excellent condition. This is a coin that holds a unique place in American history. It carries charm, beauty, and significant demand among collectors in today's market. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly why this coin is so highly sought after and what its real dollar value is today. Let's begin with a little history and background, because every coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a story frozen in time. The 1934 wheat penny was struck during a period of economic recovery in the United States, coming right after the devastating years of the Great Depression. The U.S. Mint resumed stronger production numbers in 1934 as the economy was beginning to stabilize, and these pennies were an important part of everyday transactions for millions of Americans. What makes the 1934 issue so fascinating is that it represents resilience and progress. It was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why the coin bears no mint mark. Collectors know that the absence of a mint mark on coins from this era means they were struck in Philadelphia, the oldest and most historic mint in the nation, making it a centerpiece for those who treasure American numismatic history. Now let's talk about the unique features of this coin. The 1934 wheat penny follows the beloved Lincoln wheat cent design that was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. On the obverse, we see the familiar bust of Lincoln facing to the right, designed by Victor David Brenner, a portrait that became one of the most iconic images in U.S. coinage history. Surrounding Lincoln are the words, "In God We Trust," at the top, "Liberty" on the left, and the date, 1934, to the right. The reverse is equally striking, with two stylized wheat stalks flanking the words 1 cent and United States of America, along with the motto E pluribus unum. This simple yet elegant design is why collectors lovingly call these coins wheat pennies, and the 1934 issue is a perfect example of this timeless style. But what truly elevates the 1934 wheat penny without a mint mark is its rarity and the condition in which it can be found today. While millions were minted, not many have survived the test of time in excellent condition. Circulated examples are fairly common, but when we talk about excellent condition, coins that still show strong detail, clear lines, full wheat stalks, and minimal wear, those are much harder to find. Collectors highly value these well-preserved pieces because they represent the coin as it looked decades ago when it was freshly struck. Excellent condition coins stand out in auctions. They capture the attention of serious numismatists, and they generate real competition in today's coin market. Demand for this coin remains strong because it sits at the intersection of affordability, history, and rarity. It is old enough to capture the attention of serious collectors who focus on early 20th century Lincoln cents, but it is also rare enough in higher grades that even new collectors dream of adding one to their set. This balance has made the 1934 wheat penny one of the standout coins in the wheat cent series. In today's active coin market, condition is everything, and excellent condition examples continue to rise in value because of their scarcity compared to average circulated pieces. So what about the current market value in dollars today? This is the question most collectors and enthusiasts want answered, and I am here to tell you that the 1934 wheat penny without a mint mark in excellent condition can command impressive prices. In the action market today, values typically range from around $480,000 for examples graded in the excellent to extra fine range. However, when we move into truly superb eye appeal coins or professionally graded pieces that show sharp detail and minimal blemishes, values can climb significantly higher, sometimes reaching $670,000 or more. Auction results prove time and time again that collectors are willing to pay strong premiums for this coin when the condition is right, making it a smart piece to hold or invest in. For collectors, there are some important tips to keep in mind when dealing with the 1934 wheat penny. Always focus on condition. Look for coins that have strong luster, bold details in Lincoln's hair and coat, and clear wheat stalks on the reverse. Avoid coins with heavy scratches, corrosion, or discoloration if you are aiming for long-term value. Another important tip is to consider professional grading if you believe your coin is in excellent or higher condition, as certified coins often sell for a premium in the marketplace. And finally, keep an eye on auction platforms and coin shows, because demand for this coin continues to grow, and it's always exciting to see where the market moves next. In conclusion, the 1934 wheat penny without a mint mark in excellent condition is far more than just a 1-cent piece. It is a treasure from America's past, a symbol of recovery during a critical time in U.S. history, and a coin that continues to hold strong demand and market value today. Collectors worldwide recognize its importance and continue to chase after well-preserved examples, driving up prices and cementing its place as one of the more desirable wheat pennies from the 1930s. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the hobby, this is a coin worth celebrating and seeking out. Next up, the 1942 wheat penny without a mint mark. This 1-cent piece may appear small in your hand, but the story it carries and the demand it has in today's action-packed collector market makes it a truly remarkable treasure. By the end of this video, you will understand why this coin is so special, why collectors are chasing it, and what kind of dollar value it can bring in today's marketplace. So stay with me till the very end, and if you are new here, make sure to subscribe and join our community of rare coin enthusiasts who know that every coin can unlock a piece of history. Let's start with the history and background of the 1942 wheat penny. This coin was minted during an important era in American history. The year 1942 was right in the middle of World War II, a time when the United States was mobilizing resources, industries, and people for the war effort. The penny of that year still carried the beloved wheat design on the reverse side, with the two iconic wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. On the obverse, of course, we see the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, designed by Victor David Brenner. By 1942, this Lincoln wheat penny had already been in circulation for more than 3 decades, since its debut in 1909, but the 1942 version holds its own unique story. These coins were struck at multiple mints, but when we find one without any mint mark, it tells us it came straight from the Philadelphia Mint, the oldest mint in the United States. That lack of a mint mark alone gives it a certain appeal, because collectors recognize Philadelphia minted coins as the standard issue, and in 1942, they were produced with exceptional care during a time of national focus. Now, let's talk about the unique features of the 1942 wheat penny without a mint mark. The coin is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it that beautiful reddish-brown tone when preserved properly. On the front side, Lincoln's profile is sharply struck, showing his iconic features and the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," at the top, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1942 to the right. The absence of a mint mark under the date makes it stand out as a Philadelphia issue. On the reverse, the twin wheat stalks are bold and symbolic, representing prosperity and growth, framing the words 1 cent proudly in the center. Above, we have E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, reminding us of unity even in a time of world conflict. When held in fine condition, the coin still retains sharpness in Lincoln's profile, visible wheat stalks, and a natural patina that collectors deeply appreciate. This brings us to rarity and condition. While millions of 1942 pennies were struck, the real value lies in condition and demand. Many of these coins were heavily used in circulation during the war era, buying rations, goods, and playing their part in everyday life. To find one today in fine condition, where all details are still readable, is becoming increasingly rare. Collectors place high demand on coins that have survived the test of time without excessive wear or damage. A coin from 1942 without a mint mark in fine condition is not just another penny. It's a tangible link to America's wartime history. The rarity increases because many coins have either been lost, melted, or simply worn down to where the details are no longer attractive. But when you bring out a clean, well-kept 1942 wheat penny with its original details intact, you have something that excites collectors, especially those who are building complete wheat penny sets or who value coins from the World War II years. Now let's talk about the most exciting part, current market value in dollars. In today's numismatic marketplace, the 1942 wheat penny without a mint mark is more than just a copper coin. Collectors are actively searching for them, and prices are climbing steadily because of strong demand. In fine condition, this coin often trades for several dollars each, far above its face value. Depending on the shade of color, the sharpness of details, and the overall eye appeal, you might see this coin selling for anywhere between $250,000 in fine condition, and much higher in extremely fine or uncirculated grades. Collectors pay premiums for coins that have strong details in Lincoln's hair and cheek, as well as clear wheat stalks on the reverse. Auction houses and online platforms consistently show bids rising for coins like this because demand is outpacing supplies. For collectors who are considering adding this coin to their collection, let me share some valuable tips. First, always focus on condition. A fine condition coin is already desirable, but if you can upgrade to very fine or extremely fine, the value can increase dramatically. Second, pay attention to the coin's color and luster. Many collectors prefer pennies with a natural red-brown or chocolate tone, as these bring out the beauty of the copper composition. Third, always handle your coin with care, preferably using cotton gloves or holding it by the edges, because oils and dirt from your fingers can damage the surface over time. Finally, if you want to maximize value, consider having the coin graded and certified by a professional grading service, as this not only authenticates the coin but also assures potential buyers of its quality and condition. In conclusion, the 1942 Wheat Penny without a mint mark is more than just a 1-cent coin. It is a slice of American history, a collectible gem, and a piece of copper that continues to attract strong demand in today's coin market. Its unique background during the World War II era, its iconic wheat design, its rarity in fine condition, and its steadily growing market value all come together to make it a must-have for serious collectors. If you have one of these coins, treasure it, because you are holding something that many others are searching for. If you are looking to add one to your collection, now is the time, because interest in wheat pennies continues to grow, and values are expected to climb even higher in the years to come. Next up, the 1956 D. Lincoln Wheat Cent. This coin, with its distinctive color shade condition and powerful demand in the action market today, stands as a beautiful reminder of America's numismatic heritage. So stay tuned till the end of the video as we dive into its history, its unique features, the reasons behind its rarity, and of course its current market value in dollars. The story of the 1956 D. Wheat Penny begins in Denver, Colorado, where the United States Mint produced this coin during a time of economic strength and growth in the mid-1950s. America was in the post-war boom, industries were thriving, and millions of pennies were being struck every year. Yet, even though the Denver Mint struck over 1 billion coins in 1956, not all pennies are created equal. Collectors and coin experts know that certain conditions, minting qualities, and color shades can make a specific coin stand out as rare, valuable, and highly collectible. The Wheat Penny series itself, designed by Victor David Brenner and first issued in 1909, had already become one of the most iconic coins in American history, honoring President Abraham Lincoln. The 1956 D is part of this rich legacy, and when preserved in outstanding condition, it represents not just history but also true value in today's collector's market. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1956 D Wheat Penny is its unique features that make it so attractive for collectors. The obverse of the coin proudly shows the detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln, with the word Liberty on the left side, the date 1956 on the right, and the small but powerful D mint mark just below, indicating it was minted in Denver. On the reverse side, we see the legendary wheat ears that give the Wheat Penny its name, with 1 cent boldly displayed in the center, surrounded by United States of America, and the inspiring words E pluribus unum. But beyond these standard details, what truly excites collectors are the color variations and the beautiful shades that naturally develop over time. Coins with bright red luster, deep reddish-brown tones, or even unique color shade conditions command much higher demand, as they not only carry monetary value but also a distinct visual appeal that sets them apart from ordinary pennies. The rarity of the 1956 D Wheat Penny lies not in how many were made but in how many survived in top condition. Everyday circulation wore down most of these coins, leaving them dull, scratched, or heavily used. However, when you find a 1956 D that has been preserved carefully, showing its original shine, color shade, and sharp details, you are looking at a coin that collectors chase in auctions and private sales. Even though over 1 billion were struck, finding one today in highly desirable conditions, such as red uncirculated or even with a strong color shade, is becoming increasingly harder. This is why collectors consider these coins not just an addition but a prize to showcase in their collections. Rarity in the collector's world isn't just about low mintage. It's about how difficult it is to find a coin in exceptional, eye-catching state. The 1956 D in such form is undeniably in high demand. Now let's talk about what every coin enthusiast wants to know: the current market value of the 1956 D Wheat Penny in today's collector world. Depending on its grade and its color shade condition, the value can vary greatly. A typical circulated 1956 D Wheat Penny may trade for a modest price, but when we step into the realm of well-preserved coins with strong color appeal, the numbers rise significantly. A coin in extra fine or about uncirculated condition can easily reach $100,000, and those with bright red color shade in mint state grades can be valued from $600,000 or more, depending on the auction and demand. The highest graded examples with perfect luster and untouched surfaces have been known to fetch hundreds of dollars in the auction market today. What makes this coin so thrilling is that even though many exist, collectors are paying top dollar for those that shine with originality and quality, proving just how powerful the demand is right now. For collectors looking to add the 1956 D Wheat Penny to their collection, there are a few tips worth keeping in mind. Always look for coins with the brightest color shade possible, as red coins are significantly more valuable than brown or dark examples. Pay attention to the sharpness of Lincoln's details on the obverse and the wheat stalks on the reverse, since these features indicate whether the coin has been worn or preserved. Checking auction houses, reputable coin dealers, and even online marketplaces can lead you to amazing finds, but always ensure authenticity by dealing with trusted sellers. Another important tip is to consider having your rare coin graded by professional services, as a certified grade can significantly increase its value and make it more appealing to buyers in the market. With growing interest in wheat pennies, especially in coins with mint marks like the 1956 D, this is the perfect time for collectors to secure one before prices climb even higher. In conclusion, the 1956 D Wheat Penny stands tall as a coin that is not just part of America's history but also a gem in today's coin market. Its connection to the Lincoln wheat cent legacy, its unique mint mark from Denver, its beautiful color shade conditions, and its powerful demand all combine to make it an absolute must-have for serious collectors. Every coin tells a story, and this one tells a story of pride, artistry, and increasing value. The action market today shows that these coins are not only treasured for their historical importance but also for their undeniable financial worth. Owning one is like holding a piece of history in your hand while also investing in a collectible that grows in demand with every passing year. Next up, the Wheat Penny from 1945 without a mint mark in uncirculated condition. This coin is not only a part of American history but also a symbol of rarity, value, and strong collector demand in today's action-packed coin market. Stay tuned until the very end, because you'll learn about its history, unique features, rarity, current market value in dollars, and why this coin is such a hot collectible today. To begin, let's take a step back in time to understand the history and background of this remarkable coin. The Wheat Penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, making it an instant classic. By 1945, America was at the end of World War II, and the Wheat Penny had already become a cornerstone of U.S. coinage. The coin was minted in large numbers, but the beauty of history is that not every coin survives in pristine uncirculated condition. When we talk specifically about the 1945 Wheat Penny without a mint mark, we are talking about coins that were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. These pennies carry no mint mark, and while they may appear common at first glance, in uncirculated condition they are nothing short of extraordinary. The unique features of this coin make it stand out from the rest. The obverse side proudly displays the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has stood the test of time and remains iconic even today. Lincoln's detailed features, the sharp lettering, and the phrase, "In God We Trust," all shine with clarity when the coin is in uncirculated condition. On the reverse, the famous wheat stalks flank the words, "1 cent," giving the coin its popular nickname, the Wheat Penny. These design elements are not just symbols of American pride, They also highlight the artistry and craftsmanship of early 20th century U.S. coinage. What makes the uncirculated 1945 wheat penny so appealing is how these features remain crisp and sharp, untouched by circulation. The luster, the shine, and the original mint brilliance make it an object of beauty and a must-have for collectors. Now, let's talk about the rarity and condition that drive collector demand. While millions of 1945 wheat pennies were minted, the vast majority entered circulation and show heavy wear today. Finding one in well-preserved, uncirculated condition is rare and highly rewarding. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting, and uncirculated wheat pennies from this era are considered gems. Collectors are always in search of coins that capture the original details as they looked the day they were struck, and the 1945 without a mint mark in uncirculated grade is exactly that kind of coin. The rarity is not in the year itself, but in the fact that so few of these coins survived untouched for nearly 80 years. That makes each uncirculated specimen a scarce and highly demanded piece in today's market. The current market value of the 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark in uncirculated condition is impressive and continues to rise as collector interest grows. Today, these coins can fetch anywhere from $400,000 depending on the grade, with higher-end uncirculated examples reaching even more at auctions and private sales. Serious collectors and investors are willing to pay premiums for coins with sharp strikes, blazing luster, and minimal marks. It's not uncommon to see this coin achieve strong bids in coin shows and online auctions, proving its high demand in today's action market. This is not just a piece of copper. It's a piece of history with real financial value, making it a smart and attractive addition to any collection. For collectors, the 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark in uncirculated condition represents both opportunity and pride. If you're starting out, this coin is a fantastic entry point into the world of rare coin collecting, giving you a mix of affordability and strong appreciation potential. If you're an experienced collector, adding an uncirculated 1945 wheat penny enhances the depth and value of your collection. Tips for collectors include paying close attention to the coin's luster and details, avoiding cleaned or altered coins, and considering professional grading to maximize the coin's appeal and resale value. Building a strong collection with coins like this ensures that you're not only preserving history but also holding assets that can appreciate over time. As we come to the conclusion, it's clear that the 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark in uncirculated condition is much more than just an old coin. It is a symbol of American history, a tribute to President Lincoln, and a collector's treasure that continues to gain momentum in today's rare coin market. With its historical background, beautiful design, rarity in top condition, and solid market value, this coin stands as a shining example of why wheat pennies are so beloved by collectors around the world. Next up, the 1954 wheat penny with the D mint mark. This coin, with its unique characteristics, historical value, and its color shade rarity condition, is turning heads in today's active coin market, and by the end of this video you'll understand why this little 1-cent coin is creating such a strong buzz among collectors and enthusiasts alike. The 1954 wheat penny is part of the iconic Lincoln wheat cent series, which ran from 1909 to 1958. This series marked a huge milestone in U.S. coinage, as it was the first time Abraham Lincoln appeared on a circulating coin. By the mid-20th century, these coins had already built a strong legacy, and 1954 was a year that stood out because of its Denver minted coins, marked with that distinctive D under the date. The Denver Mint was known for producing high-quality strikes, and the coins that survive today carry both the charm of their era and the boldness of the wheat ear reverse design that has become such a beloved image in American coin history. Now, moving into the unique features of the 1954 D wheat penny, we can see why this coin has captured the attention of collectors. First, the wheat ears on the reverse still stand tall as a symbol of prosperity and American agriculture, while Lincoln's profile on the obverse carries that sense of strength and leadership that makes the coin timeless. But what makes certain examples of the 1954 D wheat penny truly stand out is their color shade condition. Collectors know that wheat pennies can take on different tones over time, ranging from rich red to deep brown, and even blackened or toned surfaces that give the coin a unique personality. In the case of the 1954 D, coins with an unusual or highly attractive shade are in very high demand, as they show off not only the age of the coin but also the individuality that makes each piece special. This leads us to the rarity and condition factors that drive collector demand. While the 1954 Wheat Penny had a relatively large mintage back in its day, the truth is that high-grade examples and coins with eye-catching color shades are far scarcer than people think. Over decades of circulation, most of these coins were worn down, damaged, or simply lost to time. So when a collector comes across a piece with sharp details, smooth surfaces, and especially one with a vibrant or unusual color shade, it becomes a centerpiece worth chasing. Collectors are constantly searching for coins that stand out from the crowd, and the 1954 offers exactly that opportunity. Condition plays a vital role. Uncirculated examples with brilliant luster are considered prize finds, but even circulated coins in very good condition with attractive coloring can command strong attention. The rarity is not in the fact that the coin existed in large numbers, but in the fact that so few survive today in the kind of condition that serious collectors want. Now let's talk about the most exciting part for many of you: the current market value in dollars. The 1954 Wheat Penny in today's action-packed coin market is performing extremely well. Collectors are not just casually buying these coins, they are actively competing for them, and prices have reflected that growing demand. A standard circulated example may be worth a couple of dollars, but when you move into coins with strong eye appeal, unique toning, or higher grading, the value rises dramatically. In very good to extremely fine condition, these coins can fetch anywhere from $10,000 to $320,000 depending on the color and strike quality. When you step into the uncirculated and mint state grades, you start seeing values in the hundreds of dollars. And those rare examples with extraordinary red or unique shade toning, especially those certified by professional grading services, can reach into the higher $500,000 and even cross into four-figure territory when collector competition heats up. This is why the 1954 Wheat Penny is being talked about so much. It's a coin with proven market strength and incredible collector demand right now. For collectors, this is an opportunity you don't want to miss. If you come across a 1954 Wheat Penny in your collection, or even in pocket change, take a close look at its details, its condition, and most importantly, its color shade. It might be worth much more than you think. For those actively searching, consider investing in coins that have already been graded and authenticated, as that gives you the peace of mind and enhances resale value in the market. Collectors also recommend focusing on eye appeal, because buyers are often willing to pay premiums for coins that stand out visually. And remember, with the steady growth in demand for high-quality wheat pennies, owning a strong example of the 1954 can be both a source of pride and a smart investment in the long run. As we wrap up, the 1954 Wheat Penny shines as a perfect example of how a small coin can carry such big value, both historically and financially. From its legacy as part of the Lincoln Wheat Cent series to its unique color shade conditions that make each coin stand out, to its undeniable presence in today's highly active collector market, this coin truly deserves a place in any serious collection. The demand is high, the interest is growing, and the opportunities are real for those who understand its significance. Next up, the Wheat Penny 1-cent coin from 1957 with the D mint mark, a coin that holds tremendous historical significance, unique beauty, and outstanding demand in today's market. If you are a collector, an investor, or simply someone who appreciates rare treasures, you will want to watch this video till the very end because this coin is truly a hidden gem that is still creating waves in the numismatic world. To begin with, let's dive into the history and background of the 1957 Wheat Penny. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series started in 1909, honoring the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It became one of the most iconic and beloved coins in United States history, not only because of its design but also because of the legacy it represents. By 1957, America was experiencing growth, change, and prosperity after World War II, and coins like the Wheat Penny were part of everyday life for millions of Americans. The Denver Mint, marked with a D under the date, produced an extraordinary number of these pennies, but as time has passed, fewer and fewer have survived in high-quality conditions. Today, what makes this coin so attractive is not just its age, but its distinct variations, colors, and conditions that set it apart as a collectible item. Now let's discuss the unique features that make the 1957 Wheat Penny stand out from the rest. This coin carries the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner, with the words, "In God We Trust," above his head, "Liberty," to his left, and the date 1957 with the small D mint mark just below. On the reverse side, we find the classic wheat ears design, with two bold stalks of wheat encircling the words 1 cent and United States of America. The inscription E pluribus unum appears above, completing the coin's simple yet powerful design. What collectors love about this coin are the variations in color shade, from original red to deep brown and even darker black-toned shades that occur due to natural aging and environmental conditions. These natural colorations add uniqueness to each coin, making them not just currency but miniature works of art. The rarity and condition of the 1957 D Wheat Penny play a huge role in its demand among collectors. While millions were minted, the number of coins that have survived in excellent condition is significantly smaller, especially those with unique color shades that make them visually appealing. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that stand out, and when a wheat penny shows sharp details, clean surfaces, and attractive color tone, it becomes a high-demand piece. The charm of the color shade condition, whether it is a rich red, a chocolate brown, or a darker shade, creates an aura of rarity. Coins that have been well preserved over the decades without heavy circulation are even more desirable, as they reflect history in its purest form. The demand for such coins has never been higher, and auctions prove that collectors are willing to pay strong premiums to secure these treasures. Speaking of value, let's talk about the current market value in today's dollar terms. The 1957 D Wheat Penny in average circulation might not be extraordinary, but when we are discussing coins in unique shade condition, with original luster or striking toning, the value can rise significantly. Collectors in today's active coin market have been paying anywhere from $700,000 for coins in excellent condition, especially those graded and certified by professional grading services. High-grade mint state examples with vibrant red luster or eye-catching color shade patterns can sell for even more at auctions, sometimes reaching into the high hundreds. This proves that the 1957 D is not just a coin of the past. It's a modern-day collectible asset that continues to appreciate as demand increases and supplies dwindle. The action in the marketplace shows no signs of slowing down, and this coin is right in the spotlight for serious buyers. For collectors who are looking to add a 1957 D Wheat Penny to their collection, here are some essential tips to keep in mind. Always look for coins that have strong details and minimal wear. Pay close attention to the color shade. Coins with original red tones are highly desirable, but unique darker shades with strong eye appeal can also command strong premiums. It is also wise to invest in coins that have been certified by reputable grading companies, as this ensures authenticity and adds to the coin's marketability. Keeping the coin protected in a proper holder will also preserve its beauty for future generations. The 1957 D Wheat Penny is an affordable entry point for new collectors, but also an exciting treasure for advanced collectors who understand its true value in today's market. If you are building a portfolio of rare coins, this is one piece that you simply cannot overlook. In conclusion, the 1957 D Wheat Penny is more than just a 1-cent coin. It is a historical artifact, a collector's treasure, and a valuable investment. Its rich background, unique features, striking color shade variations, and undeniable demand in today's coin market make it one of the most talked about wheat pennies of the modern era. Collectors are actively seeking it, values are strong, and opportunities to secure high-quality examples are becoming more limited as time goes on. This is truly a coin that represents American history, artistry, and value all in one. Next up, the 1941 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark. This little 1-cent piece is not just a coin, it's a remarkable chapter of U.S. history, a unique collectible with strong demand, and a treasure that continues to rise in value in today's coin market. So, stay tuned until the end of the video because I will also reveal its action-packed current market value in dollars, and why collectors are racing to add this gem to their collections. The story of the 1941 Wheat Penny begins during an important time in American history. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin was created as the world stood on the brink of World War II. It was a time of change, resilience, and preparation, and the penny in your hand today carries with it the spirit of that era. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse proudly features the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a design that first appeared in 1909 and continues to symbolize American pride and strength. On the reverse, we find the iconic wheat ears that gave the coin its name, the Wheat Penny. These two stalks of wheat not only symbolize prosperity but also connect us to a time when the nation's economy was working hard to recover and prepare for challenges ahead. What makes the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark stand out is its place in numismatic history. Since it carries no mint mark, we know it was struck in Philadelphia, the original heart of America's coin production. Philadelphia mint coins have always had a special charm, and the 1941 penny is no exception. Collectors often appreciate the no-mint mark versions because they represent the main production line of the U.S. Mint, making them highly recognizable and sought after. The detail in Lincoln's bust, the sharp lettering, and the wheat stalks on the reverse make this coin instantly recognizable to collectors and historians alike. Even in circulated condition, the 1941 penny retains a sense of dignity and elegance that draws attention from seasoned collectors as well as newcomers to the hobby. Now let's talk about rarity and condition. While millions of pennies were minted in 1941, not many have survived in very good condition today. Many were heavily used, worn down, or lost to time. That's why finding a 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark in very good condition is such an exciting discovery. In coin collecting, condition is everything. A coin that has maintained its details, edges, and overall clarity becomes a magnet for collector demand. The 1941 penny is a perfect example of this phenomenon. Even though it is over 80 years old, collectors are still eager to find examples that hold up well against the passing of time. Its survival in solid condition makes it more than just a coin, it's a historical artifact preserved for generations. The demand for this coin in today's market is undeniably strong. Collectors across the world are actively searching for wheat pennies to complete their sets, and the 1941 issue has a prominent place on that list. It represents the early 1940s, a pivotal decade in American history, and no serious wheat penny collection is considered complete without it. The beauty of the 1941 penny is that it appeals not only to elite collectors but also to everyday enthusiasts who understand its value. Its age, condition, and historical significance combine to create a recipe for ongoing and growing demand. Every year, more and more collectors enter the hobby, and coins like this one rise higher in popularity because of their rarity and positive market reputation. Now, let's move into what everyone has been waiting for: the current market value of the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark in very good condition. In today's active coin market, these coins can sell in the range of $350,000 depending on the specific condition and overall eye appeal. While that may seem small, remember we are talking about a coin that was once only worth a single cent over 80 years ago, and now its collectible value has multiplied many times over. More importantly, the true strength of the 1941 penny lies in its steady appreciation and its role as a foundation piece for collectors who are building valuable sets. Coins in higher grades, uncirculated, or with unique features can fetch significantly higher amounts, making this penny a wise and attractive addition for anyone interested in growing the value of their collection. For collectors and investors, the 1941 wheat penny offers several important lessons. First, it proves that age, condition, and historical background are the driving forces behind coin value. Second, it shows us how everyday coins can turn into treasures over time. And finally, it reminds us of the importance of keeping a keen eye out for coins in circulation or inherited collections that may hold hidden gems. If you come across a 1941 penny in very good condition, don't dismiss it. It represents a real opportunity to own a valuable piece of American history. As a tip for collectors, always remember to protect your coins. A 1941 penny in good condition deserves to be preserved in a protective holder or album to maintain its beauty and prevent further wear. Collectors know that condition directly translates to value, and taking care of your coins is an investment in itself. Additionally, keep researching and learning about other wheat pennies, because certain dates and mint marks can be worth millions of dollars, and the 1941 penny is the perfect gateway into that world of discovery. In conclusion, the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark is more than just a coin. It's a timeless collectible that bridges the past and present. It holds history in its metal, beauty in its design, and value in the eyes of collectors worldwide. Its demand remains strong, and its reputation as a foundational wheat penny makes it a must-have piece in any serious coin collection. If you have one, treasure it. If you don't, Now is the perfect time to seek one out and experience the thrill of adding such a meaningful coin to your collection. Next up, the legendary Wheat Penny, specifically the 1946 1-cent coin without a mint mark in extra fine condition. This coin is not just a simple piece of copper but a valuable treasure that tells a story of American resilience, history, and timeless craftsmanship. So, if you're passionate about coins, history, or simply interested in what makes these small pieces of metal so valuable, stay tuned because this video is going to be filled with insights, knowledge, and excitement. The Lincoln Wheat Penny, also known as the Wheat Cent, was first struck in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This was a momentous occasion in U.S. coinage history because it was the very first time that a real historical figure, and more importantly, a beloved president, was placed on the face of an American coin. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, featured the iconic bust of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse side. The wheat symbolized prosperity and growth, perfectly capturing the spirit of America during the early 20th century. By the time we arrive at the year 1946, the wheat penny had already been in production for nearly 4 decades and had become a staple in circulation. However, the 1946 wheat penny carries a special significance. The country had just emerged from the challenges of World War II, and coins from this period represent not only the financial recovery of the United States but also the pride and optimism of a nation rebuilding itself. The 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark was struck in Philadelphia, the birthplace of American coinage, and carries that silent strength of history with it. One of the most unique features of the 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark is its simplicity and authenticity. Unlike coins that carry a D or S mint mark, indicating Denver or San Francisco, the Philadelphia issues do not display a mint mark. This has given them a clean, classic appearance that collectors admire. In extra fine condition, this coin showcases crisp details, sharp lines on Lincoln's bust, and a clear definition of the wheat stalks on the reverse. The date remains bold and strong, and even though the coin has traveled through decades of history, the quality and beauty are preserved in a way that makes it shine in any collection. Collectors always emphasize rarity and condition when determining the value and demand of a coin. While millions of 1946 wheat pennies were minted, the ones that survive today in extra fine condition are becoming increasingly scarce. Time has taken its toll on circulation pieces, but coins that retain sharp details and strong luster are the ones that collectors chase after. The rarity is not just in the mintage numbers, but in the preservation of quality, and that is why an extra fine example of a 1946 no mint mark wheat penny commands respect and admiration among numismatists. Now, let's talk about demand. The collector market today is as vibrant as ever, with new generations of collectors entering the hobby and seasoned experts always searching for key pieces. The 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition is highly sought after because it represents the transition from the war years to the post-war economic boom. It is a coin that bridges history, artistry, and collectability. Enthusiasts know that owning such a coin means holding a true piece of American legacy in their hands, and that demand consistently pushes the market value higher. When we examine the current action market value of this coin in US dollars, we find that it remains a highly desirable piece. In extra fine condition, a 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark can fetch anywhere between $800,000 in the open collector market, with certain examples commanding higher premiums depending on color, luster, and eye appeal. While that may sound modest compared to some rare varieties, the true value lies in its ever-growing demand and the role it plays as a foundation piece for any serious wheat penny collection. Investors and collectors alike understand that common coins in exceptional condition can perform extremely well over time, and that's exactly what makes the 1946 wheat penny in extra fine condition so exciting. For collectors looking to add this coin to their collection, there are a few tips that can help maximize its value. Always focus on condition. The sharper the details, the brighter the luster, and the cleaner the surfaces, the more appealing the coin will be. When possible, aim to acquire certified or graded examples to ensure authenticity and quality. Proper storage is also essential. Keeping the coin in a protective holder or a professional-grade coin album will maintain its condition for generations to come. And most importantly, stay connected to the collector community. Auctions, coin shows, and online marketplaces are constantly buzzing with opportunities, And staying active ensures that you never miss the chance to find a gem like the 1946 no-mint mark wheat penny in extra fine condition. As we reach the conclusion of today's video, it's clear that the 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark is much more than a small copper coin. It is a historic treasure, a collectible with beauty and meaning, and a valuable asset in today's market. Its demand continues to thrive, and collectors who own it can take pride in knowing they hold a piece of American history that never goes out of style. The extra fine condition examples are especially prized, as they remind us of the importance of preservation and the enduring value of quality. Next up, the 1953 wheat penny with the Denver mint mark, especially in uncirculated condition. This coin holds a very special place in the hearts of collectors and continues to gain strong attention in today's active market. By the end of this video, you'll see why this coin is considered a prized possession and why its demand and value remain strong, making it an absolute must-have for collectors and investors alike. To truly appreciate the 1953 wheat penny, let's take a step back into its history and background. The wheat penny series, officially known as the Lincoln cent, was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the wheat penny became an enduring symbol of American coinage, circulating for half a century until 1958. The reverse design features two stylized wheat stalks encircling the words 1 cent and United States of America, while the obverse proudly displays Lincoln's portrait. By 1953, the coin was already a beloved staple of daily commerce, but coins struck at the Denver Mint that year have become particularly notable among collectors. This was a period when coins were heavily used in circulation, making surviving uncirculated examples from Denver a true rarity and a testament to careful preservation. One of the most unique features of the 1953 wheat penny lies in its sharp detail and brilliant strike quality when preserved in uncirculated form. Unlike circulated coins that show wear on Lincoln's cheek, jawline, and the wheat stalks on the reverse, uncirculated examples retain their full luster, original mint red coloration, and crisp edges. Collectors are particularly drawn to coins that still shine with that fresh-from-the-mint glow, as it represents not only beauty but also a direct connection to history, as if the coin was just minted yesterday. The D mint mark, located just below the date, is another feature that adds character and demand to this coin, making it immediately identifiable as a Denver issue from that year. With its bold design and historical significance, this penny is more than just a cent. It's a miniature work of art and a time capsule from the early 1950s. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1953 wheat penny shines brightest in uncirculated states. While millions of these coins were minted for circulation, most were quickly worn down by everyday use. Finding one today in pristine uncirculated condition is far from common and requires the keen eye of a collector who understands its value. Coins graded in mint state condition, especially those retaining their vibrant red surfaces, are highly sought after and often attract competitive bidding at auctions. Collectors know that condition drives demand, and the 1953 is no exception. The higher the grade, the more exceptional the value, with premium examples commanding impressive prices on the market. This scarcity in high grade is what transforms an ordinary penny into a rare treasure that sparks excitement among enthusiasts. Now let's discuss what many of you are most curious about: the current market value of the 1953 wheat penny in uncirculated condition. In today's market, uncirculated examples of this coin can easily command anywhere from $600,000, depending on grade, luster, and eye appeal. Coins with superb color, especially those certified by professional grading services at the higher mint state levels, can fetch even higher prices, sometimes reaching well over $100 or more at auction. This is where the action really happens: the live bidding, the excitement, and the recognition that this coin is in strong demand. The 1953 is no longer seen as just a small denomination coin. It has become a collectible asset, a rare find that continues to rise in prestige and desirability among collectors who recognize its potential as both a historic and financial treasure. For collectors who are interested in adding this gem to their collection, a few tips can make all the difference. Always seek out coins with the brightest possible original luster, ideally those described as red by grading services, since they hold the highest premium. Verify authenticity and condition by buying from reputable dealers or auctions, where you can be certain you are getting a true uncirculated example. Patience and careful selection will reward you with a coin that not only holds its value but has the potential to increase over time as demand continues to grow. The thrill of the hunt, combined with the satisfaction of owning a coin of this caliber, makes the journey of collecting the 1953 Wheat Penny truly rewarding. In conclusion, the 1953 Wheat Penny in uncirculated condition represents everything collectors dream of: a stunning design, a rich historical background, rarity in top grades, and undeniable value in today's thriving numismatic market. It stands as proof that even a humble 1-cent coin can become a highly prized treasure when preserved in pristine form. Collectors all over the country and around the world continue to seek out this coin, and its reputation as a rare and desirable piece only grows stronger with time. If you are fortunate enough to own one, you hold a true numismatic prize, and if you are still searching, now is the perfect time to pursue this remarkable coin. Thank you so much for watching this video and exploring the fascinating story of the 1953 Wheat Penny with me. If you enjoyed learning about this rare and valuable coin, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with fellow collectors who share your passion. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the world of rare and valuable coins, and together, we'll continue uncovering the treasures that make numismatics so exciting. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.